Hey FlossTube, this is going to be a little bit of a different video. This video is me going through all of my WIPs and purging some, because I have an Excel file where they're listed on there from oldest to newest, and I just look at some of them and I think, do I even still love that? Do I even still want to finish that? Maybe it's something I started on a whim during Mania and I'm like, I don't even really like that. So at minimum, we're going to pull WIPs and repurpose project bags for new WIPs that I'm wanting to start and see where that gets us. These are in no particular order, as all my books fall over. Okay, we're just going to leave that. It's fine. Okay, this one is not even tagged, so let's see what's in here. Should be fun. Oh, this is my birds to the bows. Okay, this is a Lindy Stitches piece, birds to the bows. I think I downloaded this off of her website, so it's just on regular printer paper. Let's see. I don't think this is one I can part with. I haven't felt like stitching on it in a long time because I've been feeling less bright colors and more Emily colors. And I did change these a little, but I still tried to keep them a little Lindy, a little Stephanie. Can't. I love my girl Stephanie. This one can't go. But I do have a ton. Wow, a ton of colors being monopolized in here. Some of which are coloring cotton that I know I don't have more of. Some pine needles, tombstone. This one is going to go in a stack of I don't know. It's an I don't know stack because I could really be using some of those threads for other things. And I don't know when I'm going to want to get back to that. So, I don't know. Put that up there on the bed. 9 blackbirds. This one I still like. This is a la-di-da pattern that I started. I'm doing this on a piece of Wexford. And all I did was get maybe it's the actual Wexford color I don't like. I dyed this myself, and in person it has a really pinky tone to it. Maybe I just need to get some more in on it to see if I really love it or not. Because I love that huge house. This needs some love. Definitely needs some love. It's amazing how when you touch things, like they weren't calling to you, but you're like, oh, that is kind of nice. Okay, so keep. What is this? Nightmare. I haven't got Nightmare out in forever. This is another one where I don't know that I loved the fabric. I bought the fabric and threads from a Hungarian dyer, Nina's Threads. And like I can see dye spots on this linen. and it feels like silky, and I'm used to like Picture This Plus, which is kind of tight and dense feeling. I don't know, guys. And I love what I was doing, which is occasionally I was mixing in some of this turquoise thread to kind of give it like patches of oxidation. It's kind of a pain in the ass to do. Like, there's a lot of thought going in as you're doing it. It's like you're painting. Where do I need to put a touch of color? Like, where would this naturally occur? And sometimes when I'm stitching, I don't want to think that hard. Dharma's trying to drink my coffee. Yeah, I don't want to think that hard. So what do we do with this one? It's going in the I don't know stack. Oh, I didn't put the chart back in there. Well, that's not okay. Oh, this is Earth Goddess. I'm doing her on a piece of murky, which is, oh, it does look pretty on this murky. But what am I going to do with her when I'm done? I'm not going to put Earth Goddess on my wall. I mean, she's beautiful, but she's just not my aesthetic. And she was a new year, new start for me. But look how pretty she is. It's just her skirt. What could I do with this other than frame it? Like when she's done, and I'm not going to do the ring around her, I'm just going to do her sitting amongst these mushrooms. I mean, I guess I could make her into a project bag or something. Part of this is me trying to think outside the box. If I'm not going to frame it and put it on my wall, what can I do with it? There's a reason I started all of these, which is there's something about it that I love, and I'm keeping her. I won't frame her, but I will do something with her. You know, like I stitched August Peridot Fairy, and when I finished that, I didn't do anything with her, and I ended up auctioning that for charity. You know, not everything you have to keep yourself. So, but I am putting the chart in the bag. I cut my hair. I shouldn't cut layers in my own hair because it looks, although when I was younger, I remember I got a shag haircut once, and I came home, and my dad looked at it, and he said, "Did you go let a goat chew on your hair?" Yeah, Dad, I went and let a goat chew on my hair. So, were my dad alive today, he would be like, "Did you cut that, or did you let a goat chew on it?" So, I might actually go to a salon and get them to, because I don't have like thinning shears, and I can't razor cut, so there's some things that I'm unable to do myself, like a good shag haircut. This is Nantucket Rose, lavender and lace. I started this with Half Stitch Dina. She finished hers a long time ago. This is another one I'm doing on murky because I freaking love murky. So pretty. This I would hang on my wall. I totally would. But all of those greens were getting old. I just need to get past that. This is a keep. I really thought I was going to get rid of more. This is a keep. It needs some love. What are you? Lizzie Borden. I think I'm going to get rid of Lizzie Borden. I don't love it. And I'm freaking doing it on Lugana or some shit. And, you know, I think it was Jessie Marie that I heard recently say, she was like, I'm not going to lie, guys. I can be a bit of a snob when it comes to materials and fabrics. And, like, I can too. And I don't mean anything by it. But I know what I like. And I know what I don't like. So I am pulling these threads. We're going over here in a stack. I did very little on this. I'm not a fan. I don't like the way this fabric feels. I don't like the way this fabric looks. I also can't see me, even though I'm a huge Lizzie Borden story and history fan, can't see me putting this or doing anything with this. So here's what we're going to do. This is going to be our first get rid of one. I'm really not a fan of these bags that I bought, but I've talked about that before. So I'm just going to get rid of this whole bag. I'm not even going to take the tag off. I don't like those bags. This one's going. And there are going to be some people that are going to be upset. But I screwed this fabric choice up, and then I tried to fix it, and then I really screwed it up more. This is Le Clef, which I've been told before I mispronounce, and I could give two shits. So this is Le Clef, and this is where I am on it. I tried to age this fabric. I don't even want to show this to you guys. I tried to age this. I'm not. I actually think I may just throw this out. And there are people that are going to gasp, but I tried to dye this fabric around the stitching. I mean, it's just... I'll show you. It's bad. I mean, it literally looks like I tried to spray paint around it, which is essentially what I did. It's a lot of stitching, but whatever. Goodbye, dear lady. I will keep the chart because I may want to do her one day, and that day is just not now, and not on that fabric, and it is what it is. I did highlight directly on this chart, but the great thing about it being forever ago and me using an almost dried up yellow highlighter is it's very faint, so it's cool. And this will go back in my stash. And this bag will get chunked because I hate those bags. This is Sampler Sisters. It was towards the front, so this is a newer one. This is one I'm definitely keeping. I think Diana finished hers. I need to get to work on mine. It really wouldn't take me that long if I really got to it because, you know. Now this is a nice fabric. This is a silk weaver and it's in Parisian gray, I believe. It's a nice gray. If you're looking for a gray and you feel like harassing silk weaver 50 times to ask them if they ever shipped your fabric order, Parisian gray. Or find somebody that you're friends with up in the New Jersey area and ask them to mail it to you, because you're going to get it much faster. This is a new world. This is Barbara Anna, A New World. Some of you probably didn't even know I'd started this. Started in part 1, The Night of All Fears. I downloaded this, so this is where I had printed it. I had decided I was doing mine entirely on this fabric that I hate. So this is going away because I hate this fabric. I'm not even exactly sure what it is. It's whatever is called for the blue in one of them. It's like a Witchelt or a Zweigart. But this is going away. I will probably redo this one day on a different fabric because I do really like it. I don't like that fabric. So I'm going to take this chart where I had printed. I have lint all over me. Where I had printed all of these parts. I'm going to put it over here to go back in my stash. I'm going to take the tag off of this bag. This bag is going to get a new project in it. So, there's that. What are you? Antique Animal Sampler. I'm keeping this one. I really like it. I tend to take it to retreats because it's an easy stitch. I don't have a lot done on it, but I do really like it. I don't know that when I finish it that I'll frame it and it'll go on my wall, but I'll do something with it. It's one where, in retrospect, there was a period where I was using a lot of colored fabrics, and that's just not my jam anymore. I like a lot of mottled neutrals. So I think that's why pieces like this maybe don't get the love that they once did. But this was when I was starting to really discover my love for hand-dyed threads. And I do love the threads I chose for this, because I chose my own. Oh. What can I do with that? If I don't frame it, what can I do with it? It's going to be decent size. Maybe I would frame it. I don't know. Keep. What are you? Lazy Bear. I'm not even going to pull this out. This is on my list of ones to work on in Dark October. If you don't know what Lazy Bear Mountain is, I'll just show you the pic. Autumn on Lazy Bear Mountain. I freaking love it. I have an unusual fabric choice for it, but I'm not mad at it. It's kind of it's shale. It's an odd color, but I'm okay with it. It's kind of a pinky brown. I think it works for this, and I have so much done on it. I have a decent amount done. What are you? Golden Gate Avenue. This one may go. This is one I saw Michelle Bendy with, and I impulse bought it, and now I look at it and I hate the back stitch, and I hate some of the cartooniness of it. So this is probably going to go away. I love old houses, and I love this type of architecture, and that's what drew me to it. But I continue to start old house cross stitch, and they're always full of partials and back stitch and things that I don't enjoy. And I'm doing this on fabric I don't love. This is probably, oh, I'm never gonna do this. I'm never gonna do think I photocopied part of it because it's this huge fold out. Yep, that's what I did. This is probably going to go on a D-stash, so if anybody wants to do it. Now that frees up another project bag. This is so much to love bag. And this annoying little heart ribbon is getting in my way. They're cute, but okay. Freed up a project bag. What are you? There's two in here. Native Maiden and Native American Tapestry. Native American Tapestry is just a simple little piece that I started for a Stitch Mania. It's really neat. I don't think I want to get rid of it, but what will I do with it? What will I do with this when it's done? What am I going to do with it? How big are you going to be? It's going to be big. I know I don't want to get rid of Native Maiden. I've barely done anything on her, just a little bit of her skirt. But when I bought her, I thought about my dad in old Western movies and how he would have liked her. I'll work on her again one day. Today is not today. Maybe I need to do more of this, as combining projects in a bag, like smaller projects. Maybe that's part of my answer. But I'm going to keep both of these. This is taking much longer than I thought. I need to speed this up. Evangeline. She's so weird. I started her because she has this creepy face. I started her on Barnwood. In my own colors. Am I ever going to finish her? Probably not. I'm taking her out of this bag. I may not get rid of her, but she is taking up. I even bought the special threads for her skin. I have a conversion here that I did. She's going to get stuck in with something else, and I'm going to free up this bag. So there's that. What are you? Hansel and Gretel. I'm getting rid of Hansel and Gretel. I can tell you right now, I'm not feeling it. I have this huge thing of threads. I'm never going to do it. And if I do it, what am I going to do with it afterwards? So this Wexford fabric, Hansel and Gretel, Kid in a Cage, it's cool, but I'm not ever going to do it. So that is going in my D-stash pile. And that frees up my glow-in-the-dark cat bag, which I'm kind of excited about. this was one of the first bags that I made and sold. Parts of the cat's glow in the dark. Wisdom sampler. I wanted this sampler so badly, and then I got it, and I did like almost no stitches on it. I dyed my own fabric, and I've got to get this back out. What I did is I did that orange bird, and I hate that bird. And I need, what is this? Zweigart Flax 36 count. It was just so I knew what I had gotten and dyed. I just don't like that bright bird, so I need to fix it. But I need to keep this. Someone gave me this chart, and I still love it, and I'm not showing it to you, and I should. Why did I cut my hair? I need to stick with coloring it. If I can change that, you can't glue hair back on your head. Come on, Emily. A friend of mine made me this bag. I know what's in here. I need to work on it because I still love this. Swan Garden by Kathy Barrick. And I'm not doing it on the dark grayish. I bought a piece of dusk. I'm doing it on there. And I do like it. Maybe it's because it's blue that I haven't pulled it back out. I don't know. I started a lot of things on colored fabric, and now I'm like, eh. But I'm keeping that. This is my chatelaine. I'm keeping this. I started this on the first anniversary of my dad's death, and I have worked on it and finished almost the entire center medallion. It's an emotional piece. Might finish it when I'm 60, but I will one day. Dragons of Sumatra. I don't love it. I do not love it. Dragons of Sumatra. I have this beautiful hank of orange silk, and it is not as bright as it looks here. It's a really pretty burnt orange color. It's looking really bright there. I'm doing it on Cyprium. I don't love it. I'm not going to finish it. It's getting destashed. I don't even think I want to stitch the chart. Like I don't even think I want to do that. So that is going over there. I don't really like stitching with silk anymore. So there's just a whole lot of negatives about that piece that's not calling to me. Freeze up a Halloween bag. Before I started making my own bags, I bought a lot from So Much to Love. So a lot of my older pieces are in there. That empties this box. And now we have this box. Emma Fowler. This is one I'm keeping. I need to get back to it. Stitching this for my mom as a surprise one day. I think it would be meaningful to her. This fabric is really pink. but my mom will like that. Gosh, that's pretty. I should really work on this for Sampler September. In fact, I'm going to put this on like a special Give It Some Love stack. I'm staring in here because I know I did some color changes, and I'm hoping that I wrote them down in a way where I will remember. This one needs some love. Putting it on top of the camera, so I'll take it downstairs. Death by Cross Stitch. I think this is going to be a focus piece for next year. God, I love this. I still love this. And I know you guys love this. I've just got to get back to it. Focus piece for 2020. Death by Cross Stitch. It's getting done. It's getting framed. It's happening. Mark my word. This is one of my older WIPs. It's awesome. I need to get it done. This is my bag from So Much to Love, where I bought me and Letitia matching bags. No idea what's in this. I don't have a tag on it. This is my Raleigh Harbor. This is a newer one. You guys have seen me work on it. I took it on the cruise earlier this year. I still like it. I don't have that much done on it. This is a good time for me to say that I said that I was doing stitch 9 at the beginning of the year. I'm not doing stitch 9. I have no ability to continuously dedicate myself to something. Need to get a tag on that one. What is in here? This is a bag that Olivia made for me, which I don't have a tag on. Oh, this is my Starry Night sampler, which I'm selling with Olivia. Definitely keeping this. This was in my Stitch 9 too. I just need to work on it. I really like this.